Good evening. Namaste. Hi everyone. How are you all?
Hi,
Good
sir.
evening,
How
sir.
are you?
Hi,
Good
sir.
evening.
Sir.
How are you, sir?
Long
How are you,
time no
sir?
see.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are
Yes,
you
sir.
all?
Very long time, sir.
Fine, sir. How are you,
Fine, sir.
sir?
How are you, sir?
I am always on the top of the world. Okay. Yes. So I hope all of you return the test.
Sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
before we start, the next batch, foundation is going to start from April second week. Intermediate is going to start this week. That is Thursday, 6th March. With the most affordable piece because it's our silver jubilee, 31,608. So whoever is passed September 24th CA Foundation, or day after tomorrow, the result of our CA Foundation. So those who are passing across India and those who are in final year BCom, or who are in the fourth semester, they can all directly join direct entry scheme. And also previous batch students can join second batch freely at CAPS. And online is what is suggested. But if there are a good number of people who want to take up offline, at Bangalore offline can happen, but it is a literal waste of time, as most of you opined. Offline at CAPS is better than online. Online at CAPS is better than offline anywhere else also. That's why I think better people prefer online. There is Zoom online live plus 24 hours YouTube access. So this is going to be the intermediate batch, silver jubilee batch, starting on Thursday, that is 6th March. And next week, that is 12th March, the second group CA final class will be starting. So let us enjoy. Yes. So all the best to all of you, those who have returned the test. And those who have not returned the test, hope there is hardly anyone. Everybody returned unconditionally. If not written, at least you observe what is the plus and minus. Let us quickly do the analysis first, and then we'll get into the other areas. Yes, MCQs, I'll not get into the detailed discussion. One or two areas wherever required, I'll give the comment. So, valuation, start. Take a paper and hope you have written in a neat paper. I thought 200 pages book only should have written, so that this is improvement planning. So that's why 200 pages book could have been ideal. But anyhow, if you written a paper, make a proper file. Keep everything systematic. No compromise as far as education is concerned. Yes. So quickly, without questioning, keep ticking the. You share the answer. Maybe some of the areas if I don't give detailed explanation for paucity of time, I'll be sharing the answer immediately after this. So yes, you don't have to give the explanation. They're given the reasoning. So quickly read the answers, sir. Quickly. Rajeshwini, hello, no. Auntie Ellie.
Idini, sir.
Sir, I'm here, sir.
Yes. Read 1C, 2D, all the 15 answers.
1C, 2D, 3B, 4A, 5D, 6B, 7B, 8C, 9A, 10B.
Top. So, all of you. So, plus 2 marks. Just keep write ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡೋದು ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ into 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, next 11 to 15.
11D, 12C, 13A, 14C, 15A.
So, if you want to see the answer again. Yes. You're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Don't worry about your answer. To tick the marks according to the answer given. Right or wrong, don't bother. One or two extreme cases, answers may be wrong. Even in the same books, it will be wrong. That's okay. One or two, that's very rare, but 98%, there won't be a mistake in the CA evaluation. And all these questions are mainly lifted from the various sources of the ICI. One or two maybe we have coined. All of you got it? Right. So now what is so in the 200 pages book, all of you those were having, right? FR mock test, second March 2025. Part 1. Part 1. So, case study 1. First is case study, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Case study 1. It is mainly on what are the areas which is covered in case study 1. PP, India. So, India's numbers were correct. Yeah. PP. Then government grant. India is 20. 16 is covered, 20 is covered. Then intangible asset, remeasurement, measurement, reclassification. All this. So you write now in that case study 1, out of 8 marks, how much you got? First 4 questions. Just write. Don't worry about what you are doing, why you are doing, how you are doing. Just write. Out of 8, how many marks you got? So what you can do is serial number. So case study 1 is about so and so particulars. Then maximum marks is 8. What I got is 6. One more extra column, remarks. So make a column, all of you make a column from the beginning only. I repeat, Roman number 1, MCQ bar descriptive, MCQ bar case studies. And that case study 1, question number 1 to 4. So you can make the columns, question numbers, particulars, max marks, I got, then remarks. So question, can I repeat the format columns? So part 1 heading, under that question numbers. So question numbers, then what? Particulars. It deals with what? And which are the various questions which we had. Then maximum marks. Then I got remarks. So under that, first question number 1 to 4. So questions about what? PPE, 16. All of you know the numbers and title properly, am I right?
Yes, sir.
We talk in number 16, 38, then 20 mainly. So if there is something extra, if there you can just keep adding. 8 marks is the maximum. How much you got? You write. Underline. Next, case study 2. Are you writing the format properly now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Case study 2. So there are 3 questions. Okay. So it is about acquisition. Okay, 103. It is mainly about 103. India is 103. So 103, question number 567 answer. 567, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Five
sir.
to seven. So maximum marks is 6. How much you got? So after the evaluation, you should sit and write in the remark column, especially MCQ, what went wrong, why went wrong, especially those who are prepared. So one of the major answer in my maybe because I'm not prepared on that. Okay, that cannot be the answer. What went wrong, why went wrong, and the note mark. Spend on 15 minutes on that. Trust me, that will give you extra 5 to 10 marks. This is how you have to accumulate marks everywhere. Clear? So what went
Yes,
wrong,
sir.
why went wrong, what calculation went wrong, all those things. Or maybe tomorrow you do it, no problem. But tomorrow, you should not say again tomorrow. That habit should not be there. Today I'll give the relaxation up to tomorrow. But tomorrow evening, you just sit for half an hour, 1 hour, go through all the answers once, everybody compulsorily, and then write the remarks, what went wrong, why went wrong. Next, case study 3. Case study 3, question number 8 to 12. So we had 16 in that, we had India 7 in that, then India 37, then borrowing cost, I don't know, borrowing cost is there? Yeah. First 16. So I 5 questions, 5 into 2, 10 marks. So maximum is 10 marks. How much you got and what went wrong? You know the answers, am I right? You already seen the answers here. So questions ranging from 8 to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 marks. For 10 marks, how much you got? Then do one line, independent MCQs. So as I said yesterday, in November 24, Independent MCQs may be in between also. It need not be only at the end. Normally at the end irutte, but need not be. November 24, I have shown you into proof. Independent MCQs are in between the case studies. So, independent MCQs 13, 14, 15. 13 is about what? AI. So, artificial technology accounting. Okay. Sorry. 13 is not about technology. 14 is about technology. Accounting policy. It is about India's 8. 14 is about technology and accounting. Again, 15 one is also technology. Cyber crime or cyber security, etc. So 13, 14, 15. These are the high areas of asking questions because easy to score. Even professional ethics they can ask. So I intentionally didn't put here. So professional ethics also they can put here. So independent questions. In that 6 marks, how much you got? So 13, 14, 15. So by looking at that, you should analyze case studies. So whether linked question I'm missing, independent questions I'm missing. It will not give too much, the variance in your marking, but it still give, okay, somewhere case studies. Here it may not be directly connected, but there may be some case business combination, 5 into 2. So every sub question is connected to the previous question. FRL, it may not be so because so many Indians are current, whereas when you look at DT, etc. So every sub question of the case study will be connected. So Aga, you'll be able to understand, oh, so case studies have to be extra careful. Independent questions have to be extra careful. These analysis. Done? Okay. So out of
Yes,
30, how much you got total? And then we'll discuss about your marks. Okay. Now let us move on with the detailed question. Descriptive, Roman number 2. So descriptive, first valuation one. So this question only 103 matte 110 ಎರಡು merge ಆಗಿದೆ. If you have seen, this is the reason why I are not given separately. So if you see here, all those deferred consideration irbodu, contingent consideration, everything is taken care. So share capital, existing share capital plus whatever. So it is a question with the mainly 110 with 103. Consideration, computation, etc. is 103. It is covered here. So answer. It is a 14 marker question. All of you listening?
Yes, sir.
And earlier,
Yes, sir.
earlier this statement was not there. Look at me. This is how CH will slightly alter the old questions. This statement was not because it's a 20 mark question. Now, since it is 14 marker, so they understand if you keep giving the notes to accounts, and some of you would not have seen and you would have kept on going and you would have wasted your time. I can't help it. And also, adjustments are not too many. So, especially consolidation adjustments are hardly anything. Okay. Nevertheless, so I'll not explain the solution, presuming you know. So, it's a 14 mark question. In balance sheet format, I don't know, for some reason it is in a reverse order. So, which order you should be writing? Have they mentioned anywhere it is division 1? No. The question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
For some reason it is printed ulta, which is not the right way. You have to interchange the order. First,
Assets, white on the top.
assets. So all of you look at the assets. So each of the figures here on the asset side, you should give half mark if it matches. Each of the figures. PP. See again, consolidation only. Some marks you can easily score. H limited balance sheet as it is you take. Plus, line by line you add. Is only when there is a revaluation or some extra. Otherwise, line by line you add. At least 80% of your consolidated balance sheet will match. You may not get more than 2 to 3 marks, but 2 to 3 marks is also good, no? Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So at least that much of common sense you should use. Those who are not written consolidation, you are totally missed. So you can't help it. So what you should do? Take H limited balance sheet as it is. Plus line by line, at least you add share capital and other equity. Don't add share capital. You write H limited and other equity balance you can write, and still it may tally. Who knows? Value or you may not know from where you got this idea. Have you understood what I said? And wherever there is a revaluation, little extra effort to do that. I'm telling you, 5 to 10 minutes at least consolidated balance sheet you can do it without doing any steps. Can't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good consistency. I like this consistency in the batch. Yeah. So asset side, if it matches, so individually you give 2.5 marks for individual items. Half. Total 9658, 9652. Note for it. Then liability side only. equity share company, this is one special point. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ 200 pages book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Descriptive, first question, 110 with 1 not. Beautiful question. And 14 marks is the best question. Okay, and those are not completely done. I know 90% of you are not done. You trust me? I trust you.
Yes, sir.
You know, because consolidation, you because you kept it, and it is a stupid thing what we have done. Now I'm telling you why stupid. Okay, so 110 with 103. Maximum marks 14. How much you got? Then you write. Remarks will work. Point number 1. It includes 103 consideration computation. Point number 2. CBS as last resort. And suppose you don't have anything else. And then I missed that. This reading will but go after that. Okay. CBS as last resort. Take H Limited's own figures. Except share capital and other equity. All items of assets and external liabilities, add line by line. I'm telling extreme case. And I know 50% of the people are going to do the same thing in the exam, which I didn't want to tell you in the regular class, but at least now last minute I will tell you. Assets, H Limited balance sheet figures, line by line, plus S Limited's items, line by line. Add H Limited assets and external liability, line by line. Plus give impact to revaluation where fair value change. Assets ಅಲ್ಲಿ liabilities ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು. And H Limited share capital plus here ಈ question ಅಲ್ಲಿ consideration issue 2000 lakh 2 lakh ಒಂದಿದೆ. Consideration issue 200. So normally H Limited balance sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ consolidation balance sheet H Limited ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ extra 200 ಏನದು starting ಪ್ಯಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. They issue for acquiring the shares of another company. They issued the consideration by shares. That also H Limited share capital. ಅದು increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು special point. Plus 200. Then other equity H Limited own. Other equity balance sheet figure on the liability side. As the last result, I'm telling you. NCI, S Limited's total equity into percentage. You do 5 to 10 minutes and you can do it. Last, assuming 430, 440, you're sitting for consolidation. Do this and come at least. Trust me, out of 14 marks, 5 to 8 marks, you get it. Yeah. Shall I?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now moving on. Liability side, it leads to 2.5. Liability side only. Share capital is a special one. Look at me, Chandan. 2000 H Limited is there. There are 200 H Limited. H Limited has issued the shares. If you look at the question here, so the A Limited, H Limited, the A Limited, issued 2 lakh equity shares with the nominal value so and so for acquiring 80% stake. So it is purchase of shares by issuing the shares. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These figures, retained earnings, you have to give 1 mark. ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ half mark, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ security premium quarter mark, quarter. Then NCI half mark. Then these two liabilities quarter mark. So liabilities are totally maximum mark ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು? Maybe around, so asset side 2.5 ಆದರೆ liability side around 3.5. Listening?
Sir.
Totally balance sheet 6 marks maximum. Then notes. Purchase consideration. This is actually easy. You should have done this. Easily, you should have done it. So cash consideration, share consideration, present value of deferred consideration. This you should have all of you got. Easily. 1,735, 1 mark. Next. The computer the network. You can go by this approach, but better you go by my approach. It's plus 2 steps. Right? The general work, they have done it. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
without
sir.
one acquisition data, half mark.
Yes, sir.
Half mark. Goodwill, if you got 1032, sorry, 1290, and also they said there's the impairment. I think 20% an impairment put there. So these two workings is 1 mark. Then PPE, at least keep noting down. PPE, add line by line, fair value, but the depreciation is a common adjustment what we do. Then step number 2, 2A ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು 2B ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದಲ್ಲ. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ half mark. Then you go by our presentation. It may be tomorrow. Then if free ಇದ್ರೆ evening ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ. Pre acquisition, post acquisition, all those calculations. Okay. So if you are done, so post acquisition gain, but the impairment 80% minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So 130.4 ಬರುತ್ತೆ minus. ಮತ್ತೆ NCI 347.4. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ 2 marks. Then retained earnings, A Limited's own plus B1 double box. Then interest, the interesting one, this is special adjustment. The minus one, it is 1 mark. Again, deferred consideration calculation, that 1 mark. It is 1 mark. So maximum 14 marks. Don't cross 14 marks. Balance sheet 6 marks. Working notes 8 marks. This is how you have to split. And half mark, 1 mark, it may go here and there. But approximately, this should be the way. I've understood the valuation scheme and here
Yes,
is
sir.
stepwise. Stepwise. Yes. So now let's go a little fast. Question number
2.
1. Yeah. Question number 2 is about what? Derivatives. Financial instruments.
Better.
So foreign currency is there. So starting theory, this is for 8 marks. How many marks it is? Let's see. 8 marks.
10 marks, sir. 10 marks.
10 marks. Which number?
Yes,
2?
sir. 2A.
10 marks, so next 4 marks. Okay, right. So, right. Illi, theory if you are written 2 marks. Embedded derivative ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಾ? ಇದು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ.
Sir.
For the theory what you written 2 marks. You go to the answer later. I will not explain this. Then this table, gain or loss of individual items. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 3 marks. If you have done something like this. 1 mark ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Each step. Five marks out. Then 1st October no entry, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ half mark. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ half mark. 31st December ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. 31st March ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. For those who are thinking I'm fast, I'll share the answer. Just look into it later. So, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. 0.5 somewhere you can give. So, totally 10 marks. I said 2 marks for the analytical theory starting only. Then 3 marks for the table. Then half mark for that entry. Here, there is no entry at the Baridake, 1st October. Then for every transaction, every entry, 1 mark. You put. Half mark you can give for the table or whatever. Next, India's 21. Functional currency. So simple question it is. Morning I had given indication. Purchase sales ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ entry ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಾ?
Sir.
So 1st February ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ reinstate ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇದು if you are not tried, if you have tried this question, I think it is unfortunate. Okay. So 1 mark for the theory. Sales, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಕರೆನ್ಸಿ INR ಅಂತ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರೆದಿದ್ರೆ 1 mark. Then each entry 1 mark. Sales ಗೆ 1 mark. P&L account 1 mark. Then purchase ಗೆ 1 mark. Total 4 mark. So go to the 200 page book. So consolidation ಅಲ್ಲಿ remarks, I think we already note ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಬರೋದವಲ್ಲ.
Sir.
That is about yeah. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಾಲಿಡೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ about that deferred consideration into finance cost that also taken care. Our question, the specialty revaluation etc. I think it is easy. Then deferred consideration is unwinding of interest. That's extra point, not part consolidation problem. Question number 2A is about derivative theory, remarks on theory, and mentioning no entry. Where there is no entry, ಅದನ್ನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. No entry and what? ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? And journal entry.
Sir.
2B is about 21. Again, first para theory with the calculations. What is the rate? Which rate has to be applied? Closing rate, opening rate, average rate, all those. Then whether it's unrealized or realized, ಅದು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then journal entries with the narration. So consolidation is maximum is 14 marks. How much you got, you see. Next one is
Derivatives.
10 marks. Derivatives 10 marks. 109. Then 21 is 4 marks. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about how much marks you got. Worry about how can you improve on that. Question number 3A. If you have not done it correctly, it's unfortunate. The ditto question, what we did in the class. Figures may be same or not, I don't know, but it is ditto question. Please liability. Which mark 8 alvado?
Mark, sir.
8 10 plus 4, 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6.
8 plus
8 plus 6. Ali nagarage note ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Question number 3A. 3 8 plus 6. 4 is also 8 plus 6. 5 10 plus 4. 6 5 plus 5 plus 4 is correct. Question number 9 confirmation. Yes. So question number 3. Starting para. This is for 8 marks alva. So starting para 1, I told you compulsorily you write that theory. What is that? These Y modification. So what is the effect? That's very well. Adike 1 mark. At least by that only you should have got some marks. Some of them are not written. Some of them are not written. Trust me, 1 mark. So then, so step 1 at the commencement date, lease liability. I think we wrote it as P answer. This should be P answer. Correct?
Sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
Sir, we
Yes,
can
sir.
do.
This
Sir,
one.
we need the table, sir.
Go by
No,
this.
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
So please don't go by this step. It's a waste of time.
Okay, sir.
Because you have to save a lot of time. So it's absolutely meaningless to do this table. Go straight and we give a note saying that individual one note bardi instead of doing individually, I have done anti-factor. This is P. Then step 2. So I think first 1 mark I thought. Idikke 2 marks. Then lease liability on the modification date. I think this is Q1 in our example. Correct? Starting
Yes.
3679 in the idkondu. So to start removing it. Okay, on the modification date. This is Q1. Adike 2 marks. Then again here also bin C. You don't have to do this table directly. You can go by this 5 lakh into 5.971. Idu start from year 1. ನಾನು year ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. Year 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 and effective ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ
Effective year.
you have written that?
Effective year, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. I have
First,
written.
second.
2 column ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ -25 ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 7, 8 ಅಂದ್ರೆ G now it's okay. So after some time you 7th year present value take it from me. Effective year first 1, 2, 3, 4 ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಮೇಕ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡಿ. So Q2 then ಅದರ ಕೆಳಗೆ ROU adjust. So Q1 minus Q2. I just do this. So Q1 minus Q2. So basically 1 mark for the theory, then 2 mark for the table, 3 table. Just I thought 7 I thought. Then this working final work, 1 mark. With the entry by ROUA accountable to lease liability account. I want you to write that. ROUA accountable to lease liability account. If anybody has written plus bonus 1 mark. Those who are not written that effective year in 1 column, minus 1. That's baka. Totally 9 marks you may get. 101 bandre. First time adoption of FR in your syllabus. India is 101. Really. After I got 75% miss it. That's the confidence in the number. Really. At least you wrote, now I'm happy for it. So that's for 8 marks. The next question is about debt and 109. This is again easy question, repeatedly asked. One only comment question number 3A alvadu. 3A or lease liability. Lifted question from ICI for caps material. Ali, remarks Ali, use vanity factor for saving time. Then, very good, excellent. Your consistency is very good. Vanity factor for table 1 and table 3. Table 2 gagodilla. Table 1, table 3. Then in table 3, effective year column don't miss. Next, conclusion, ROUA. Conclusion with entry, ROUA to lease liability. That you don't miss. Artha everygo 8 marks.
Sir, just for clarification too, we have to write effective year and the year both.
Here you are writing to protect the Shettisar scheme.
Okay.
Okay, example bari avashyakata illa, but please write.
Hmm.
Because if you do not write, there is a possibility in the exam hall. So I wrote 7 years. 7th year present value factor you take. It is not 7th year. It is the first year. Okay, na? So effective year in the CHU doesn't expect. But I expect because we know our Devil very well. What kind of mistakes they can do. It's called
Yes.
feed forward thinking. Okay, Vinci?
Okay, sir.
Okay. 3B. 3B is about you are doing the valuation of side by side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
About 109. We have commonly asked question again. So 6 marks already. Hello.
sir, yes, sir.
Ah,
6.
Easy question. So it's about 3B is about financial instruments, including India's 32 you have to mention. So theory 1 mark. You do what I normally do is I write 320 lakh, then 2 RMRs, split into what is the liability component, balance in the equity component. So liability component, the present value of cash flows, left hand work, right side is balance figure is the equity component.
Yes, sir.
That's how I do it. So 1 mark for theory, then 3 marks for the workings here, 4 marks. Then interest calculation. With the workings, the approximate is already we have done it in your lease also, something similar. Are listening? The 299 figures.
Yes, sir.
Finance cost, other than 10%. A cash flow na minus closing balance. This will become opening balance. Lease will be 2 marks. You remember? I think 2 marks.
Sir.
2 marks. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1.5 mark ಕೊಡಿ. Then conclusion. P&L account start ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ half mark. Total 6 marks. 3B. ಅದೇ 109 with 132 etc. Remarks only writing the theory. Then discounting factor correct ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Then interest calculation on reducing balance table. This is the bucket. Similarly, lesser accounts. It's a lease accounts. Allu now interest on the model. Nikita. Yes. Next question number 4 is about EPS. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ standard ಇದೆ, not too complicated, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ slightly ಹಟ್ಕೆ problem. EPS, this is again 8 ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ, 8 and 6 ಅಲ್ವಾ?
plus 6, sir.
8 and 6 or 10 plus 4
8 and 6.
8 and 6. Yes. So 8 marks. So starting ಅಲ್ಲಿ about the liability component and interest component. ಓದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 109. So just to tell you, what the liability component and what? Liability component, then equity component. Again, split ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆನಾ? So liability component, equity component, ಇದು figures ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ, for that you can give 2 marks. Then for this table, what you have done, 1 mark. Basic EPS, if you got 0.174, 1 mark. So 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. Then diluted EPS. With calculations, with workings, diluted EPS if you got 0.150. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 marks. I'll give 2 marks. Then you should return 0.174 has come down to 0.15. So that's why it is a diluted EPS. Diluted EPS, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. Very important. Basic EPS and diluted EPS are to be presented on the face of the P&L at the end for continuing and discontinued and total. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. That also should write. Totally 8 marks. Next, 4B. NPA question. Just look at your notes book and accordingly valuation ಮಾಡಿ. So, fair value change, you should have got, I think, price change 270, then physical change 1110. This to get 2 marks, first table. Then carrying amount at the end, then is to ಬರಬೇಕಿದೆ ವಾಪಸ್ 9400, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark because they have asked. ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ಗೆ 3 marks ಕೊಡಿ, totally 3 marks. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark, 4 mark. This we have done it recently. I hope all of you remember. Then livestock account, opening balance, purchase, increases, closing balance. So it is 2 marks. Vinci, India is 41. Biological asset is valued at Vinci.
Sir, I did that.
Fair value.
Fair value less
Fair
cost
value
to
less
sell.
Fair value less cost.
Whatever cost of the carrying out ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, it is 41 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, it won't come. Only fair value less cost to sell.
A plus.
So next question number 5.
And Aditi explained this, so I remembered.
So there I think 4A is
And
Mm.
4A remarks ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, remarks. So apply 109, splitting equity and debt component. Next, weighted average number, be careful. Then dilute EPS, ensure it is a reduction, positive reduction, negative increase. Then only it is called dilution. You're catching?
Yes, sir.
Next, 4B, India is 41. Use that remarks column. A minus B is equal to A minus C plus C minus B. Remember that? And also do the reconciliation, closing stock value, but that reconciliation ಮಾಡಿಸಿದೆ notes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು. How you get that? Same reconciliation ಅಂದ್ರೆ opening plus purchase plus increase. At the valuation at the end, it should be same. Then livestock ledger account, miss ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Fifth question. Impairment, India is 36, of a CGU. This for 10 marks, am I right?
10 marks, sir.
10 marks. So, ಓದಲೆಲ್ಲ PP impact ಇತ್ತು. Cost, residual value, useful life. Already last 5 years. That means yearly depreciation. 12 minus 60 divided by 10 years. So, WDV is that minus 6 lakh 30,000. WDV ಮಾಡುವಾಗ residual value minus ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. So, WDV ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. Depreciation ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 10 ಸಲ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, including today's session. So, I'm sure this also you people would not have done it properly. So, machinery A, WDV 1 mark. Machinery B ಇದ್ದು WDV 1 mark. So, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ಗೆ 2 marks. Next, value in use is nothing but cash flows ಅನ್ನ converting into today's value. ಓದಲೆಲ್ಲ discounting factor ನಿಖಿತ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. Then, fair value less cost to sell of machinery A. So, fair value plus removing all this cost. This problem I think you have done it. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. ಮಾಡಿದಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಣ್ಣ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Same question.
Same question. Okay, great. Next, so carrying amount of machinery A is higher than its recoverable amount. So CA minus recoverable amount. So that is 1 mark. So totally 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5. 5 marks actually. Then CGU ಮಾಡುವಾಗ goodwill always has to be a portion first. First goodwill has to be removed. Then other assets in the ratio of what? Carrying amount.
Proportionate carrying amount.
Carrying amount. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ 3 marks, including the story issue, right? Then carrying amount, whatever is the original recoverable amount minus the depreciation after 1 year or 2 years ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, okay, of the CGU. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. Then reversal calculation. Morning class, I think we are mentioning about it. Reversal cannot be more than had there been no impairment earlier. Goodwill cannot be impaired. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 mark. So totally 10 marks. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ so totally 10 mark question. It's easy question actually. Okay. Next, ಅಲ್ಲಿ comment ಅಲ್ಲಿ reversal ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? So go stepwise using India 16 depreciation calculation. Then individual asset impairment. Else CG impairment. Write off entire goodwill. Other assets in the ratio of carrying amount. Next line, Nikita. Reversal dash, no reversal of goodwill. Other assets, max 2 RMRs. Carrying amount had there been no impairment earlier. Carrying amount had there been no impairment, or right side recoverable amount, whichever is less. Not more than heading ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Carrying amount had there been no impairment earlier, or what is recoverable amount. Next. So 10 marks. Next 5B, cloud computing. Morning ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಬಯಾಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. So what are the ways in which positive can be impaired in the accounting ಅಂತ? So accessibility, finance security, increase scalability, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕುಯ್ಯೋದು. Same reduce the cost. So collaboration, challenges in cloud computing, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. So totally ಎರಡು ಕೇಳಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Yes, sir.
So discuss how cloud is impacted and also challenges. So cloud computing impact ಗೆ 3 marks. So 6 ಗೆ half of mark each. But ಇದು the challenges 1 mark. Totally, sorry, half of mark. Totally 4 marks. So 3 plus 1. ಅಥವಾ either this ಅಥವಾ that. You know, 5 fundamental principles of ethics for chartered. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ಐಪಾಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಿಟಿ, ಸೊ
Objectivity, professional behavior.
ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್
Confidentiality.
ವಿಕಾಸೋತ್ಸವ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಐಪಾಡ್ CPT ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 4 marks. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರ್ರಿ ಓಕೆ ರೈಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5th ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ 5A ಏನಿತ್ತು? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್
Impairment.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
5B ಥಿಯರಿ ವಿತ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎಥಿಕ್ಸ್. ರೀಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೈನಿಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6. 5 marks ಈಗ 5, 4. ಓಕೆ. 6A is about analytical theory. Okay. So how does the impact ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಲೀಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೀಸನಬ್ಲಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಐಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ತರ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ ವಿತ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಎಥಿಕ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಎಥಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 1 ಆಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಸ್ ಅಕ್ಕ ಪಾಸ್ ನೆನಪಿದ್ಯಾ? ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ DC MDIM. ಸೊ CCID C. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಕೆಲವು ಪಾಪ ಇರ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಎಥಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರೆ 5 marks, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ 2 to 3 marks ಕೊಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 38. ಸೊ 5 points ಇದೆ. 5 points ಇದೆ, 5 marks. ಸೊ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಂಜಿಬಲ್ ಅಸೆಟ್, 1 mark. ವಿತ್ ರೀಸನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ರೀಸನಿಂಗ್ brand is an intangible asset which can be amortized, 1 mark. Advertisement is always expense stop, 1 mark. Development cost when the traffic conditions are satisfied, to be satisfied, capitalized, 1 mark. Research expenditure is always charged to paid. Are you listening? It is easy
Yes,
question.
sir.
Easy question. Last one, copy paste of your question what is called in the class. So valuation, India's 113 ಇದೆ. Okay, as per market income approach ಅದರದ್ದು average ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡೆಟ್ ಆಬ್ಲಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 4 marks. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ವೈಸ್ 1 mark ಕೊಡಿ. ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ 1 mark. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಲಿ. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6A ಏನಿತ್ತು? Analytical theory.
Analytical theory.
Professional ethics. Remarks ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಆಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ರಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸಿವಿಯರ್, ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ನೆಗ್ಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಆಡಿಟ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ obtained all the information necessary for audit, all this. ಎನಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಚರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 6B ಏನಿತ್ತು?
India's 38.
India's
8 question. Analyze each scenario and analyze each scenario and write why it is capitalized, why it is not capitalized. Are you listening?
yes.
Sir.
Then 6C, copy paste of what? India's 103 valuation only one each question.
Yes, sir.
So this is how the CS should. I'm not worried about how much marks he got. Just to tell you stepwise marks. And we have Priyanka here. Raise the hand, ma. So this is a Priyanka's paper of intermediate. So the answer how they are given the marks. So Priyanka is here. Is there? She has raised the hand. So her paper of the intermediate, she almost 5 marks if she got, she would have been all India ranker. Just by whisker, she missed the rank. Nevertheless, she would have rank out for me. So how CS2 does the valuation? This CS2 paper na intermediate accounts na. So stepwise each tick code bittu one tick ಗೆ maybe 0.5 mark or 0.25 mark. This is how they do the marks, CSQ to valuation. Some of you would have taken your papers, especially my friends who are senior who have missed it earlier. So how CSQ has a beautiful scientific valuation, individual point, one pointing on mark, arda mark, 1 mark, 2 marks, or 3 marks. Teacher, this is how they are going to give the stepwise marks. Are you understanding? This is the valuation
Yes, sir.
scheme.
Sir.
Okay. And also we have our friend, I don't want to mention him. Okay. Her father is also a paper valuer. She is also inside the class. So it may be ethically wrong for me to mention about who is going to do the valuation. So in your offline, I'll discuss. What do you say? Dash. So she is also inside the class.
Yes, sir.
So this is how individually they do the valuation and they give the marks. Someone may ask,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so you look at this, sir. So this steps something went wrong. It doesn't mean that actually she doesn't get marks. Okay. So 3 points gone wrong. So something else, one point they got, they will give some marks. This is how each step you mark out. Are you clear about the concept?
Huh, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now quickly, all of you quickly, let's conclude. Total money. Descriptive is the total money. MCQ total money, descriptive what marks you got out of 70. Extra questions on scribble ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಟಕ್ ಓಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಬ್ರು ಓಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಅವಳು ಇವ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ದಿವ್ಯ ದೀಪ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಏನೋ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹೈ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟರ್ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಸೊ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪುಟ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಔಟ್ ಆರ್ ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. So just before May 24, if they ask the question by mistake, out of only if you scribble. If you don't scribble, you'll not. Yeah. So total money. Horribly heat is Allah. Only.
Same in Bangalore, sir.
In Bangalore, I'm not there. No, we are hot. Okay. So total. So total money, individual agi, right? So MCQ, but ಇದು total individual lim marks ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. Next, very important analysis. Analysis. 2 hours. First one. Question unanswered. ಅಥವಾ left last one question to be rejected. Everybody write. Which question you rejected ಅದನ್ನು ಬರಬೇಕು. Out of 5 questions, 6 questions, 1 question you reject ಅಲ್ವಾ? Question number ಬರಬೇಕು. Maybe some of you rejected question number 2, 5, 1. One also you rejected. It is like you rejecting your husband or the wife next day of your marriage. You rejected question number 1.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Maybe if it had been a case, I would have rejected it before the marriage. So question number, what you rejected? Okay. Okay. Right side. Right side. That order of me writing. Did you follow my order? What I said in the morning?
Yes, sir.
So order of me writing. So if you are written, you just write ವಾಪಸ್. Descriptive, very question number ಯಾವುದು? Which you are written in the order. Say question number 3, question number 4. ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ marks ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. What you got? You are not understood? So I repeat, Vinci. Left side, let's say you left question number 4. Right side only, order of me writing. Under that. So let's say you are written question number 3, question number 3, question number 4, question number 2. In the order in which you are written. Adra pakka marks hakodu. Then probably I think you are written MCQs. MCQs, how much you got? Then other 2 questions, what is it? Write in the paper in which, in the order which you wrote. Have I conveyed properly? Very crucial. Tell me, Harshita, what you have written quickly, if you are awake.
Sir, I have written question 3 first, then
Left side,
2.
Question number 2 rejected. Okay, right side.
Okay, so I've written question 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, no, 3, 4, 5, 6 MCQs, and then 1.
Next, what's in the new written?
Question 6, 5, MCQs.
Left side. Left side?
Question 2.
Question 2. Okay, rejected. Okay, right side?
Question 6, 5, MCQs 1, 3, 4.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ 3 questions ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದೆನ್ MCQ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Okay. So those I think Chandan's case first 2 question ಮಾಡಿ MCQ ಮಾಡೋದು reasonably okay. Harshita's case is not okay for me because ನೀವು 4 descriptive ಮಾಡುವಾಗ there is a possibility that you may not get the time for 30 marks MCQ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಕುಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೈ ಇದೆ. ಚಂದನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರೀಸನಬ್ಲಿ ಓಕೆ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಐ ಗಿವ್. Whereas I think first 2 descriptive ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ MCQ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದವನು. But Arshita's case is dangerous where you do 4 descriptive. 4 descriptive if you cross around 415 430 ಆದ್ರೆ then MCQ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. That is a very dangerous point. Okay, easy, no problem. So now you give the marks. MCQ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು whatever the descriptive 5 questions you have written, what is the marks you got, you have written. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. Now tell me, anybody? Okay, Chandan ಹೇಳು. What is the ranking? So you written question number ಯಾವ್ದು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದು? 3 ನಾ? 6. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು?
Ranking, sir.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು?
9 marks.
9 out of 14. Next question ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು?
12.5.
12.5. So now you understand which is the question?
Fifth one.
Fifth one. So now you know. So gross mistake by him. You know, where he gets highest mark, he has selected a second question. It's okay. He 11 and 12 adre, I don't bother because that can happen naturally. 9 with 12.5 is a huge difference. That means the wrong selection of the order. You are understanding what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So what he says, it should be learning for others. Artha madkoli. Next. So next descriptive question is bantu.
7.
Next is
12.
Again wrong. So 7 and 12. See, what I am doing is the most important analysis for everybody. So your selection of the question should be in such a way, your marks should go in the decreasing order. And 1 or 2, even you are not God. You would have done a calculation totally going wrong. It is okay. Agreed. But if you look at here, lesser, higher, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 1 question going here and there is fine. And last question is ಬಂತು?
9.5.
Again wrong. ಯಾಕೆ? 7 marks ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. 7 marks ಬರೋದು 7th mark question. So I told you very clearly, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ನೋ ಇಮೋಷನ್ ಸರ್. ನೀವೇನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀರ? ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6 ಥಿಯರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ವೇರ್ ಈಸಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೆಚ್ಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್. Moment you get 10 to 12 marks in the first question, value automatically will be liberal in giving other marks. You start with 7, then you will be conducive in giving the marks. What did I communicate? ಅದನ್ನು ಬಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಹೆಗಡೆ.
Sir, you have to put aside your emotions while analyzing the questions which you have chosen to write.
What is your ultimate target? Highest marks, top.
Okay, highest mark.
Top. Yes. Harshita, but ಬಡ್ಕೋ ನಿಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊ.
ಮೇಲೆ ಕಡೆಗಿದೆ 14 6 14 9. 14 6 14 9.
First question 14.
Yes.
Next 6.
Yes.
Next 14.
Yes.
ಯಾವುದು 14 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್?
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್.
ಆಯ್ತು 14 ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 6 ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 14 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು?
It is impairment of CGU and
Very good. Okay. She is capable and she is right. She is capable of reproducing the exact answer. I know her about it. So 14 excellent. But again, ಟೈಯ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊ 2 blunders. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತೆ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ 14 6. ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ MCQ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಕ್ಕ?
18.
ಹೊಡ್ಕೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊ. She should have got little more because last minute if you keep MCQ, pressure somewhere something goes wrong. I don't know whether it happened with that, but trust me, keeping MCQ after 4 o'clock is a high risk in any subject. You are understanding the point I am trying to say?
yes.
So Chandan, I didn't bother too much. He is also may not be right, but at least okay. So 2 much after 2 doing MCQ, because who knows, MCQ may be giving good marks, okay. But writing 4 descriptive and then going to MCQ is horribly dangerous point. Okay. And again, look at it. 14 6 is again wrong calculation. 14 6, 14?
9.
No, 9. So 14, 14 should have come on the top. See, if it would have been a 12, 13, 11, 14, 11, 12, I would not have bothered because that's okay. Anganta, all said and done, 1 or 2 questions ulta pulta agate. You will ibrudu 2 questions ulta pulta agate. Have you understood what I meant?
Yes, sir.
What is the last question selected?
1.
Huh?
1.
Marks ಎಷ್ಟು?
1.
1. Okay, then it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. ಅದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ again? ಅದು again MCQ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವಳು MCQ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟವಳೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಪಕ್ಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದೇ ದೇವರು. Trust me, if you had done MCQ before, I'm not joking. She would have definitely got at least 4 to 5 marks in first question. Consolidation. ಇದು carelessness. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? So ranking. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. So if you have got reasonably decreasing order, okay? So let's say 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, that's okay. Atava 1, 3, 2, okay. So Atava 2, 1, that's also okay. So if you get ranking 1, 4, 2, 6, 2, 5, that's wrong. Have you understood what I meant?
Yes, sir.
Decreasing order ranking, Divya Kepi, in the ranking.
Question number 4.
No, ranking. No. ನೀನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ranking ಹೇಳು. ranking ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ. Decreasing order.
Question number 4.
See, you have written, let us say, question 4, then question 3, question 2, 1, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದಿದ್ಯಾ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಂತು?
4.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ 4th ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್?
Second question ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ.
Whatever you people have written 5 questions, ಅದರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ರು. KLMs 1 to 5 ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ರು.
Question 4, sir.
So Aarti, tell me, Aarti ಬರದೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು ಫೈನಲ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್?
ಫೈನಲ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ 1 3 2 no 1 3 4 2.
ಬರೀರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1 3 4 2. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಂದನ್ ಹೇಳು ನಿಮ್ದು ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್.
4 1 5 2 3.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಟೂ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಲಟಾಲಿಟಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ 1 2 3 4 5 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ನನ್ನ ಮಗನು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಥಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ರಾಂಗ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ರೀಸನಬ್ಲಿ 1 or 2 rank should be on the top. So 4 and 5 should be at the bottom. That should be the way. Have you understood what I said?
Yes.
Bali ranking should be ranking of the marks in the order which you wrote should have been. So 1 and 2 on the top, 4 and 5 at the end. Adu 5 4 agbodu, adu okay. 1 and 2 first side 2 1 1 2 should be in the order. That should be the way. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. ಚಿನ್ಮ ನಿಂದು ಹೇಳು, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳು. ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಏನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ. ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳು.
3rd, 1st, 2nd, 4th.
ಎರಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ಯಾ? 3 1 2nd. Okay, decently okay, fine. So where Chandan's is not correct, Archita is not correct. Have you understood what I said now? Elri Divedeep ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So selection of the question. So you should select. You should be, that's why 1:45 2 o'clock. You should decide what is the right question which fetches me more marks. That's the way. Have you understood? All said and done, 10% variation is okay. So I'll barcode it. So best order of descriptive 1 2 3 4 5. Decreasing order of the marks. Next best 2 1 3 4 5. Decently okay. 2 1 4 3 5. Because whichever question you have got the highest mark, you should have spent little more time. Whichever question you got the least mark, you should have got the less time. That's the objective. Artha,
Yes.
I understood this analysis, very crucial analysis. Okay, very important. Next. Okay, now all of you. How many of you rejected question number 1? Anybody rejected? That
So
is
not attended,
Okay,
sir.
next. Question number 2. Question number 2. How many of you rejected? What is the question number 2 about?
Financial
Derivatives.
instrument.
And India is
Embedded
21.
derivatives.
Embedded derivatives.
Embedded financial.
And one more.
Embedded
Foreign
India is
currency.
41.
Foreign currency.
foreign.
Alla 21, 21.
21.
Foreign
Okay.
currencies.
Okay. So majority of the rejected question number 2, I think it is the least fetching marks. So I think it is the right decision. Okay, how many of you select rejected question number 2? 3. How many rejected question number 3? Question number 3. Which is that question number 3?
Leases.
Leases
Leases.
and
Liability and financial
Leases.
very
109.
easy ಅಲ್ಲ, you already written Baba. There ಅಲ್ಲಿ top ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ already particulars ಬರೇ ಕೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ already ನಾನು. Next, anybody rejected question number 3? No. Question number 4?
No.
EPS and 41.
EPS and India is 41.
Anybody rejected? Okay. Maybe if you are not aware, it's okay. Right. Question number 5.
Impairment.
It was impairment and
Again, if you are
intangible.
not sure about impairment,
Cloud
you
computing.
Theory.
if you are not sure about impairment, you are rejected. Fine. Question number 6. Anybody rejected?
Theory. India is
Question
38
Question
and
number 6 is
something.
not a good question to be rejected on Prakara. Because you're not prepared properly, it's okay. Fine. Very nice. So next. Okay, which is the how many of you started with question number 1? Tiny output. If you started. ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅರ್ಚಿತ್ರ ನೋಡಿ ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿದ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಬೊಗ್ಗಿದ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ಆಗೋದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತ ಅಣ್ಣ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
9
9 ಡೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಗುಡ್ ಬದುಕಿದೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್
same sir.
9 only okay then decently okay next who started anybody started with question number 2 no 2 people have rejected question number 2 this girl has started Nagaraj also Nagaraj ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು question number 2 ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹುಡುಕೋದಾ ಇದು
8
ಹುಡುಕ
sir. 8 sir.
okay question number 3 so if you have done question number 3 earlier I think question number 3 was about these modification am I right
Is and
Yes, sir.
109.
Please modify.
that was the easy question to start with then Prakar if you already done okay next question number 4 is about EPS
Yes and
EPS and 41.
1.
EPS, if you are good, 41 was chiller question. Okay, that also you could have started. Question number 5.
A theory
Impairment.
question and
Intangible.
Impairment and fear.
Fine. That will be
Impairment.
fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, very important, one more analysis. Which is the least marked for paucity of time if you have not got, I can't understand. I can't help it. It's okay. So some of you have got Arshita, but why you got 1 mark in the question? 1
A paucity of time.
paucity of time and not listening to Shetty sir. I think. So paucity of time is okay. Otherwise, think okay. No doubt last question you will not get the time. That's for sure. So you will be able to do only half. That is acceptable fact. Now, which is the least marked question you have selected? And now left side you have written rejection. Now you write, give an arrow mark. Right side least mark. Chandan, ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ?
Question number 1.
Question number 1. ಅದು ಮಾತಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Question number 1 ಮಾತಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ because it is a compulsory question. ಅದು ಬಿಡಿ. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು next list.
Question number 6.
Question number 6 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು?
9 sir.
9 ಬಂದಿದೆ circle. Come to the left side. Question number 2. ಯಾವುದು? Question number 2 is about how much? Is about what? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
Embedded derivatives same sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು 9 ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ had I selected question number 2 check whether you would have got more than 9. ಅದು it left your decision. I can't tell. I think probably Chandan's case it is the right decision that question number 2 is rejected. You would not have got more than 9. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Next, anybody else can just help me in analysis? Nagaraj Hegde. Which is the least
Yes, sir.
mark on the right side other than question number 1? Question number 1 ಹೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Okay. Question number 4.
Question number
4 sir.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್?
6.
6. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು?
Reject 5.
So definitely, if you would have selected question number 5, you would have got more than 6. So now connect with that and write. Had I rejected 4 instead of 5, I would have got more than 6 marks. This is where you have to analyze. Now you do the mistake, it's okay. Have you understood the analysis?
Yes sir.
This is what you are supposed to do in a mock test before your final exam. It is the most important analysis. समझ में आ गया सबको?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood and enjoyed the analysis?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
So
Definitely.
conclusion is, okay, how many of you are stuck to that 3 plus MCQ plus 2? Raise your hand. 3 questions first, then 2, then MCQ, then 2 questions. See, you are not prepared, you will know the answer, there is different reason. Okay. Majority of you. So you could reasonably complete around 90% syllabus, 90%, those who stuck to that. Okay, that is great. Arshita Bhatt, the message for you. Okay, na? So those who stuck to that, they could complete 90%. 90% is great. 90%. Okay, right. So changing the order decently may not be right. My suggestion, it is again not a force. Only that exam where you don't know anything about descriptive, then you can start with the MCQ as the first question, second question, etc. Fine. But starting MCQ at the beginning is always a risky. I'm going by statistics, average principle. And keeping MCQ after 4 o'clock is high risk. High risk, and proof is here. Positive. I'm serious. All of you understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, after YouTube recording, I'll talk to you for 2 minutes about your mass now today. So, this basically to analyze for everybody. So, please analyze this way and do the test. So, all subject mock test very even those who are writing in May 25 other subject, if you want to do the other mock test also, we'll conduct you. Let us know, we'll decide. Otherwise, take CH mock test paper, sit at home and prepare and do the valuation. Okay. And it will really help you. Okay. So, YouTube viewers, thank you very much. I hope it is useful. God bless you all. And wait. YouTube. Next batch starting for the March 12th for CA final and March 6th for interview. Thank you. YouTube open.